Hello, my gorgeous, beautiful, badass, sexy babes. Welcome back to the Bad Bitch Academy. It's your girl, Amber the Baddie, and I'm here talking to all of you who have ever had the thought about being a stripper. This video is for you. I know that so many women have thought about being strippers, have wanted to try it, and of course, it's scary as fuck. It can be so scary getting into it, especially if you don't have friends who are strippers, especially if maybe you've grown up in a conservative household and you're just like, oh my god, my family would just kill me and freak out, and just so many things, right? So I just kind of want to share my personal experience about how being a dancer has changed my life. And I want to talk a little bit about my course so that if any of you are really feeling called to step on this path and start your journey as a dancer, how I can support you. There are so many things that I love about being a stripper. So many things. For one, the freedom, the flexibility, feeling like I have control of my life. As a stripper, you typically get to make your own schedule. You work as much or as little as you want. You can make a shit ton of money. Like, it's just phenomenal. And those things are things that I was really lacking in my life before I became a dancer. I was going to school full time, working 3 jobs. My first job started at 3:30 in the morning until 7 or 8. I had school, I had another job afterwards, I had another job on the weekends. And for one, I wasn't really making that much money. But also, I had no time for myself. I had no time for friends, no time or money to travel. And I just knew from a very young age that I was just not meant to be a broke bitch. I'm not meant to work this hard and make this little. That is just not the path for me. And when I first started dancing, I was scared. I got the idea, but I didn't actually go to audition until like 4 months later. So it took me some time to kind of get the courage and get the balls and know like what I should do. And this is actually why I am here, because there are so many things that I wish I knew when I first started my journey, and there's not enough people who are sharing and who are talking about it, and who are talking about it in a very empowering perspective. I know when I was looking into research and trying to find documentaries, there was so much negativity about being strippers. There was the prostitution and drugs and alcoholism and pimps and all this scary things that I was like, fuck, like, am I going into the underworld? And it scares a lot of people. You're gonna be around perverts who are gonna try to like molest you, and like, I was scared. There was so much out there, but there wasn't enough out there that was empowering, that had stripping in a positive light. And there is so much positivity in the strip club, you would be surprised. And something that I really, really love about being a dancer is connecting with the other dancers. Like, people always have the idea that strippers are so catty, there's so much drama. But in reality, everyone is there in their bag. Everyone there is there to make money. They're fucking having businesses, saving things aside, buying a house in cash. We got our finance together. We are just bad fucking bitches. And being around that kind of energy and being around so many powerful, beautiful women has just changed my perspective on women and on life and on competition and comparison. And it's just changed a lot for me in that realm, and I think it's very beautiful. And also, like, stripping is just fun. It's a party every day. You're talking to people, you're flirting, you're dancing, and you're making money. And it's so innocent in a way. Like, yes, it's sexy, but it's playful, it's sensual, it's safe. The security guards are there to look after you. The management is there to look out for you, for the most part, if you're working at the right places. And at the end of the day, it's like, for me, it feels like I'm just going out. Because if I go out to a bar, I'm chatting with people, guys are flirting with me, guys are trying to get my number and take me home. And, you know, trying to like dance and grind on me and shit like that. And it's like, wait, if I was doing this for free, why should I not be getting paid for it? Why should I not be standing in my fucking power and making money, being myself and doing what I love? And it's just really fun, and it really just, it helps you to take ownership of your life. It helps you to say, okay, what do I want in my life? Where do I want to live? What kind of apartment do I want to have? What kind of car do I want to have? What kind of business or jobs or school do I want to, like, what do you want? And then working hard and feeling like you are able to do anything. You are able to work and save up for anything. You are able to move and travel anywhere. And that power has just really transformed how I see myself. Like, before, there were so many limitations that I put on myself around what I could and couldn't do, what was possible for me, what I would be successful at. And now I just fully have the energy that if I want it, I'm gonna make it happen and no one can stop me. And that in itself is a powerful fucking energy to live in. And I see that energy in so many dancers and in so many strippers, and it's so fucking beautiful. Since I became a dancer about 5 or 6 years ago, my life is just bomb. A couple years ago, I was living in a 3-story townhouse. I had a 2-car garage, beautiful kitchen, all by myself. My car's paid off, my student loans are paid off, I'm living debt free. I made almost 100K last year. I'm able to travel for months at a time. I was in New Zealand for 9 months. I've traveled across Europe and Asia and Australia and New Zealand. Recently, literally 2 months ago, I was able to move to Hawaii, which was such a dream. My husband and I just bought a food truck, and all of this would not have been possible if I wasn't a stripper, if I did not make that decision to do this for myself. So if you are curious about being a dancer, for one, watch this video up here where I talk about things that you want to know before you become a dancer. So if you're still not sure, watch that video that I just linked up above. I've also got a playlist that's titled Stripper One-on-One, where I have just lots of helpful tips for you. So feel free to dive into my free content if you are trying to decide if being a stripper is for you. Now, interestingly enough, my skill set as a stripper has up-leveled so fucking much. When I first started dancing, I was very young and naive. I felt bad for people spending a lot of money on me. I didn't know how to work the room, how to ask for tips. But as I started to get deeper into entrepreneurship and sales and branding, it is so clear how that translates into being a stripper and into being good at it, because anyone can be a stripper, but not everyone can be good at it. And at every single club that I've worked at, there are girls who are broke. There are girls who leave with $30. There are girls who don't have enough money to pay their rent at the end of the month. And that's not what I want for any of you. That's not the vibe. We are not going to the strip club to not make money. Like, if you're gonna do it, I want you to be successful at it at the end of the day. And that is exactly why I created my course, The Empowered Stripper. This course is really, it's just the ultimate course about everything you really need to know about being a stripper and being good at it. And I just want to share a little bit about what's inside and what you can expect in this course. So Module 1 is just the basics. It's about the frequently asked questions, some tips and tricks, and really just the one-on-one of being a stripper, how a strip club works, the prices, the payouts, how lap dances work, the VIP rooms, and just giving you some insight on what to expect your first day. Then we really get into how to prepare for your audition. What do you wear? How do you research your clubs? What is a good club to work at? What shifts are right for you? Are you a morning girl? Are you a night girl? Are the weekends versus the weekdays best for you? I talk about how to create your stripper alter ego. Who is this persona that you are displaying at work, and how is this new identity going to help you attract the right kind of clients, going to help you to make amazing money. Once you got your stripper alter ego down, then I actually have a 40-minute video teaching you how to dance on stage without doing any pole tricks. I know that a big question people have is like, I don't know how to dance, I don't know how to do pole tricks. And the thing is, you do not need to know how to do pole tricks to be a stripper, not a necessity whatsoever. And there are some really easy moves that are super sexy that I teach you and literally have a step-by-step tutorial that you're gonna dance with me so that you can learn these moves yourself. So once you are ready for an audition, you know what to wear, you've got your alter ego, you know how to dance, this is when we start getting into sales. We talk about how to talk to customers, how to read the room, how to know which people to talk to. If there's a room full of 60 guys, how can you tell who has money? How can you tell who is worth your time? And how do you know how to talk to different kinds of customers? Because talking to a couple is very different than talking to a 60-year-old businessman versus talking to a 21-year-old kid, right? Like every type of person, there's a different approach, and I really dive into that. I talk about how to upsell dances. So yes, you can ask someone like, do you want a $20 dance? But how do you upsell a $1,000 room for an hour? How do you get people to book that? And I teach you exactly how to do that. We get into how to handle objections, how to convince someone if they say no and turn that into a yes, and also how to get tips, how to get people to tip you $500 or more after every single lap dance. I also talk about manifestation. So how do you manifest your future life through working as a stripper? I teach some manifestation rituals. I have some meditations, affirmations that are really beautiful for you that help you to get into the vibes before you start work. And then lastly, we talk about being a boss bitch and managing your money. It's not enough just to make a lot of money, but how do you manage it? How do you save it, invest it, do your taxes, and plan for the future? Put your money in a place where it's gonna help you reach your big picture goals. So that in a nutshell is pretty much what my Empowered Stripper course teaches you. I have over 40 videos in that course where I share all my secrets. I share everything with you. And if you are part of my course, you pretty much have access to ask me any questions. So there is a comment in a message section where my course is hosted where you could ask me questions and I can go a little bit deeper if you have questions on what to do. But I really encourage you to invest in this course because you're not going to regret it. You are definitely going to get a return on investment. One of my clients, she bought my course. Her first day as a stripper, she made $800. Her second day, she made $1,000. Her third day, she made like $900. And she's like, Amber, I felt like I was going into the club knowing exactly what to do, feeling like I was not a beginner and feeling like I was a pro. I had another client who I actually am going to be interviewing soon and having her on my YouTube channel, so keep an eye on that. But she made fucking 30 grand her first month as a stripper. $30,000 her first month as a stripper. Thanks to my course, thanks to really understanding what you need to do, how to prepare, how to get into the right energy, how to talk to customers, and choose where to spend your energy. So let me tell you, this is going to be a huge, a huge return on investment for you, and I'm really excited for you to start this journey, and I hope that I can be a part of this journey for you. I will have information in the description where you can learn more about my course and purchase it if you're interested in it. I'm telling you right now, it is the most comprehensive thing that I've actually seen on the market. I've done a lot of research on stripper courses, and I'm not holding back. There's not a level 2. This is everything I have. This is all the knowledge and all the wisdom that I have learned over the past 5 or 6 years. And I have so much mindset and confidence work embedded in my course because that is the basis of being a stripper and really leveling up your life. So I really encourage you, if you're thinking about being a dancer, check out the link in my description so you can learn more about my course. For those of you who are not sure if being a stripper is for you, click this link up above. I am linking the playlist to my stripper one-on-one playlist here on YouTube, where I've got lots of videos all around being a stripper. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel. If you have questions, let me know in the comments. If there's anything specific that you would want me to make videos of, let me know. I'm so happy to support you. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video.